to the fruit, more bass than Boots Collins. You versus me, that's like Ali versus Foreman. God's act.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Tyler and welcome back to another Call of Duty gameplay commentary. In today's video, as you guys can see, we're playing some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or IW4X. And there were a few things I wanted to mention in the beginning of this video before I go ahead and get into today's story. And the first thing I'm going to mention, I'm sure as you guys can guess, is that I'm going to be live streaming as soon as you guys see this video up as usual on my channel. Last night I was streaming for about 5 hours and I had a bunch of people in the chat. It was super lit. We were playing a bunch of different games on this server. And speaking of servers, there was one other thing I wanted to mention to you guys. For those of you who have IW4X or play IW4X, as you guys can see, we finally got my own custom map server. But as you guys just saw, the name of the server is Thurns 24/7 map rotation. But if you guys wanted to connect to the server during the stream tonight, I'm most likely going to be playing on here. And you'll be able to find it under the server browser as the name I just said, as well as the IP address that I'm going to be leaving down below in the description. So if you can't see it in the browser, you can go ahead and just direct connect to it. So now that all that's out of the way, getting into today's story, I'm sure you guys can guess by the title of the video. I'm going to be sharing a story with you guys today about the time I ended up hotboxing a hotel room. In a way, it kind of ties into the threesome story that I told on my channel a while back, maybe over a year ago. But this literally happened on the exact same night, and I never really spoke about this particular part of it in detail, because in reality, the other half of the story was just like a lot more exciting, a lot more shit happening. So at the time, I was dating my ex-girlfriend who was going to college out of state, and at this point, it was pretty much the end of her semester, so she was thinking about moving back to the city where I live. And so because she was going to be planning on moving on back to the city, we decided that we would start talking again, start dating again a little bit. And while she ended up coming back to the city, obviously she had to get a hotel room so that she had somewhere to stay in while she was here. So my ex-girlfriend and her old roommate from college ended up coming down to the city and getting this hotel room for the weekend. And because she was in town and I hadn't seen her in such a long time, I decided I'd go ahead and go hang out with her and her roommate. So I ended up taking an Uber up to where she was staying at the hotel that she was staying at. And I end up getting to the hotel and she meets me outside and brings me into the room that they were renting. So we walk through these hotel hallways and end up getting to her room. So we end up walking into her hotel room and her roommate's just in there hanging out watching TV, you know, doing her normal shit. And so her roommate who was staying in the hotel room decided that she would go into the bathroom and take a bath so that we could kind of just have like a little bit of alone time to just chill and talk and whatnot. So my ex-girlfriend and I are just sitting on the couch, pretty much just cuddling, making out a little bit, and just talking and catching up with each other since we hadn't really like seen each other for the past year. And so while we were sitting here talking and kind of cuddling a little bit, she pretty much just asked me if I wanted to smoke a blunt. So I mean, obviously I was so down. I was like, why the fuck not? Obviously I'm down to smoke a blunt. Let's do it. So my ex-girlfriend and I are just sitting here on the couch and she's rolling up the blunt while her roommate's still in the bathroom taking a bath. And around this point, it had been about 20-30 minutes had passed. And so my ex's roommate ends up coming out of the bathroom after finishing up her bath and sees that we're just sitting on the couch here with this blunt. So all three of us were kind of just sitting here talking, planning whether or not we wanted to smoke this blunt inside or go outside of the hotel and smoke somewhere in the parking lot. And so we had kind of decided that we would just go ahead and hotbox like inside the hotel bathroom and just smoke in there. That way, if anybody came into the parking lot or anything like that, they wouldn't see us just sitting there smoking. So all three of us end up going into the bathroom of the hotel room that we were in and taking one of the towels and just sliding them under the door and start sparking up this blunt. So we're sitting in the bathroom just passing this lit blunt back and forth. Everybody's just hitting it, taking fat fucking rips off the blunt. And the bathroom itself was already a little bit steamy and like kind of warm from when her roommate ended up taking the shower or the bath in there. So we're sitting in this bathroom just passing this blunt around smoking, and I swear to God, like the bathroom got so fucking boxed. Like it literally got to a point where it was so bad and so boxed and so like smoky inside this bathroom that it looked like somebody had just put a fog machine on and let it run. So we're sitting in the hotel room just passing this blunt around, like literally boxing the fuck out of the bathroom. And the whole time as we were smoking, we were getting kind of more paranoid, mainly because of how smoky and how boxed the bathroom actually was getting. So about halfway through the blunt, we had decided to turn the shower on so that it would cause more steam and hopefully get rid of some more of the smell. And so from here on out, while we were smoking, nothing else really significant ended up happening, but that isn't the end of the story just yet. So we ended up finishing up this blunt and going out of the bathroom and decided that we wanted to go get some munchies and shit because we were all fucking hungry as shit. So when we had walked out of the bathroom, we ended up shutting the door behind us, but obviously it really didn't do much since we had smoked a fucking blunt in there. And we ended up leaving the hotel room and heading back down the hall to like the front office lobby area because there was vending machines and like a little store where you could buy just snacks and shit like that. And so we get to the little like vending machine area and everybody buys kind of like just some chips and shit like that, basically just standard munchie food. Okay, well, that happened. I mean, not like it's usable or anything, it's a fucking sniper-only server. But getting back on topic with the story, so we had ended up finishing grabbing all our snacks from the vending machine and whatnot, and at this point it was around midnight, so it was late as fuck. And we ended up heading back down the hallway back towards our hotel room, and our hotel room wasn't very far from the main lobby. Like, it was on the first floor in the first hallway, and then you would go down like maybe 15 doors, and that was it. It wasn't very far away from the front lobby at all. So as we're walking back down the hallway back to our room, all we can smell in the entire hallway is just fucking weed. Like, the whole hallway just smelled dank as shit, and it was so bad because we obviously knew, like, it was completely from us smoking a blunt in the bathroom. And from my knowledge, none of us ended up getting in trouble. I know for a fact I never got in trouble for it, and I'm not even sure if the hotel staff even was aware of what happened because it was so late at night when we ended up, like, hotboxing the bathroom. But as far as hotboxing in a hotel bathroom, it's pretty much the end of the story here. I mean, obviously there's more to the story than this, but I do already have, like, a different video on that on my channel, so I'll probably end up linking that in the description. I might end up forgetting, though, to be honest, because I usually do. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like down below on it. It's always greatly appreciated, all the support I get on the videos. And I'd love to see a ton of you guys in the live stream. Again, as soon as you guys see this video up, the live stream should be live. And while I'm live streaming, I'm most likely going to be playing on my own server, so you guys can go ahead and connect to that if you want to play with me on the stream. Like I had mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be leaving the IP for the server down below in the description, as well as the server name, so you guys can go ahead and find it in the server browser. But anyways, thanks again so much for watching today's video. You guys know I love each and every one of you. Hopefully you have a great rest of your evening. I will see you guys in the next upload, hopefully in this live stream as soon as the video's up. But anyways, peace.
I got more keys than Alicia. These niggas be talking police. 12. I took your hoe and released her. I used to trap out a Regal. 200,000 on my wrist. I thought it all was a fantasy. 200,000 on my wrist. Lord, I hope it don't vanish. 200,000 on my wrist.